Hi folks, this is a new tutorial we are going to start today. So in this tutorial, we are going to explain how to work with the Spring Boot CRUD operation. So this is a quick tutorial. We are going to explore how to create the project, how to correct the database, and how to work with the REST APIs, get, post, put, delete. So these are the main factor we are going to cover. Okay. So this is the first video. In this first video, we are going to discuss how to create a Spring Boot project through the Eclipse. So hi guys, now if you want to create any project through the Spring Boot Eclipse, so once you click the file option, here you will find the new option. Once you click the new option, you will find the Spring Boot Starter project. Hi guys, defaultly Spring Boot Starter project won't be available in the Eclipse guys. We need to install the STS tool for getting this one. Okay, how to install the STS tool? I will show you. So here you will find the some option, right? Here you will find the help option. In this help, you will find the Eclipse Marketplace. Just click the Eclipse Marketplace. Okay. Here you will find the search option. Okay, you are able to see that, right? So search option. Okay, so now we need to search for the STS. Once you search for the STS, okay, let's try with the Spring Boot. Okay, once you search for the Spring Boot, you will find the tools like this. This is the Spring tools. Okay, you need to install this software in your Eclipse. Okay, either this one or this one, anyone is fine. Okay, you need to install that one. Once you install, then only you will find the shop, this option, Spring Boot Starter project. Okay, so I already installed that one. So we can find the installed tools in Eclipse also. So here you will find the install option, right? So here you will find the install option. In this install options, you can find this Spring Boot tool. So I installed this Spring Boot tool. So that's why I am able to see this Spring Boot starter project. So now I am going to create the Spring Boot starter project. So, okay. So I gave the name as a student information and Java version. So Java version. So this you need to choose based on your development. Okay. So now currently I am following the 1.8, but the 1.8 is not showing in the Eclipse. So I am choosing the 117. Later we will change the version name. Okay, package name you want, and group name artifacted. If you want, you can change it or keep it as it is. Package name, what is the package name you want to give it? Okay, once you give the package name, just click the next symbol, and here we need to choose the Spring Boot version first. Spring Boot version will be different based on our development. So as of now, we are only work with the test, right? So for test purpose, you can use any Spring Boot version. There is no problem. But if you are working with any MNCs companies, like companies, you need to follow the specific version which they mention. Okay, we'll show you where we'll find the Spring Boot version in the application and how to change the Spring Boot version also in this video only. Now our application is going to interact with the database, right? So if you want to interact with the database, definitely we need to add some definite dependencies to our project. First, I choose my database as a Postgres. If you choose based on the database, you need to change the dependencies. If it is Oracle, you need to add the Oracle related dependencies. If it is Postgres SQL, you need to add the Postgres SQL dependencies. In my case, I am going to use the Postgres SQL, right? So I'm going to add the Postgres SQL dependency. Just search for the Postgres SQL, so it will show you the Postgres SQL driver. So I just added the Postgres SQL driver here. Next, I need to perform the some save and update delete operations on the database. So those operations we call as persistence operations. To perform the persistence operations in Spring Boot, we need to add the one dependency. So that is Spring Data JPA. Spring Data. So just search for the JPA. So it will come up JPA guys. Okay, Spring Data JPA. And also we are going to expose the REST APIs, right? So for developing a REST APIs, we need to add the REST. Okay, now click the next and click the finish. Now it is going to download the Spring Boot project and it is going to import into the Eclipse automatically. Okay, so based on our configuration, based on our dependencies, it will download all the dependencies to our local system, and it will add to the project automatically. So this is called auto configuration. So in the next videos, we will discuss how the Spring Boot is going to perform the auto configuration. Okay. As of now, we added the three dependencies: Postgres dependencies, web dependencies, and data JPA dependencies. And the version Java we choose as a 17. First, we'll check the Java 17 version where we'll find in the application. So now project is ready, but we are able to see the some into mark. So we don't know why it is getting. So let's get check this application. We'll identify the root cause of this one. Okay. So now open this one. Now here we have the multiple files. Each and every file has a specific meaning. We'll discuss the next video. So now I'm going to the first file. In this first file, we have the sub files. On that last one is the libraries. Just click the libraries. Here we are able to do the project and external dependencies. In the project and external dependencies, we are able to see the dependencies which we are added at the time of the project creation time. Okay, you can see the version is a 3.1.6, right? So this is a version we are able to see it. Okay, so next here we are unable to find the Java. Why? Okay, we'll come to that point. So whatever the dependencies we added at the time of the creation time, those will be exist in the project, right? Through this file in the location. But we need to see what are the versions is available in our project to check the dependencies and versions. So we need to check the file called builder.gradle. Once you open the builder.gradle, here you can find the Spring Boot version. So the current version is 3.1.46. Now I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this version to 2.4.5. Okay, I'm changing the version to 2.4.5. Now my Java version. So the Java version is a 17. So this is a Java version 17 I'm currently using. Now I'm going to change the Java version as 1.8. Okay, so the dependencies. These are the dependencies which added at the time of the project dependence. We are able to see here Spring Data JPA, Spring Web, and Postgres SQL. And one more dependency we didn't add this one. This is a Tomcat. This is an inbuilt web server. It will come once you add the web dependencies. Okay, so after changing the versions and after adding the new dependencies, we need to refresh the project. Just select the project and right click it and Gradle. You can refresh the Gradle refresh. Okay, it is refreshing. It is downloading the new dependencies. One second. So you can see, guys, now the red mark is gone. Okay, now project dependencies. Here we are able to see the 2.4.5 version only. Okay, the dependency is reflected, and here we are able to see the Java 1.8 version. Okay, these are the Java related dependencies. Okay, now in this point, this is a Spring Boot application. So in Spring Boot application, we have the starting point. Okay, how can you identify the starting point of the Spring Boot application? Just open this SRC Java. Here this is going to be main package. In this main package, we are going to have the main class. This is a main class. This class contains the main method, and this is annotated with the Spring Boot application. If the class is annotated with the Spring Boot application annotation, then only we can call this class as the main class for the Spring Boot application. This is going to be the starting point of the Spring Boot app. So just right click this one, and here you will find the run as. In this run as, you will find the three options. Last two options we need to use. One is the Java application, another one is the Spring Boot. So you can use either Java or Spring Boot, there is no issue. So I'm going to use the Spring Boot. So I started the Spring Boot. So once I click the Spring Boot, now my application is going to start here. So see, my application started. Okay, so it failed due to some reason. Okay, so now application is started. This is the default panel, and this is the Spring Boot framework. This is a version, and these are the logs, some of the important logs. So we need to understand each and every one. What is the purpose also? So and, now the application starting failed. Why? So due to we didn't add the database configuration details. So that's why the application got failed. So okay, in the next video we will show you how to connect database through this application. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.